welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Before I get into today's video, I just wanted to thank everyone that has commented on my videos, watched my videos, subscribed to my YouTube channel. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing to me. Even though to some it may seem like such a small number and some people hit that mark a lot quicker, to me, I wondered if I would ever even get to this point. So I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I'm so happy to hit my first milestone. I do have a giveaway coming, hopefully in my next video. I planned on putting it in this video, but a lot of things came up in life and I'm just having to push it off. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to get ahead and be prepared, you can follow my Instagram page. I have up until now done a horrible job of posting on Instagram, and I'm gonna try from now on to post more. Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate each subscriber, each view, and now I can monetize my channel, which is insane. So thank you. Now getting into the topic of today's video, I'm going to be doing my very first empties video. I've seen a lot of other people do these where once they run out of a product, they will save it and get all of their used up products and do just like mini reviews on each to say if you'd repurchase it, what you thought about the product, what you liked about the product. So within like the past month or so, I've been trying to remember to keep all of my used up products. I definitely threw some things away by accident, but I'm doing my best with what I have and maybe show you some products that you need to go out and buy. If you haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you would give this video a like. It really helps out my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and let's start. First product I'm going to talk about, I actually finished last night. It's the Trader Joe's Shea Butter and Coconut Oil Hair Mask. Is it focusing? I got this on a whim at Trader Joe's because I had no idea that they had hair care products and facial products, or basically just like any body products at all. I don't actually have a Trader Joe's near me, but I was somewhere that did have one and I saw this and I was immediately intrigued because it says moisturizes and revitalize dry damaged hair, which I have, and it's deep conditioning for soft and silky hair, vitamin E infused. And if I remember correctly, I think it was only like $5. You get 5.1 fluid ounces, and I've actually had this for months, so it did last me quite a bit. It may have actually been $3.99 if I remember correctly. And going into it, I didn't have super high expectations because it was so cheap, and it's Trader Joe's, which typically they sell food and grocery, not hair care products, not skincare, which I was looking at. But I was very pleasantly surprised. This actually helped my hair a lot. When I wash my hair, I really like to do two different masks. So for a while, I was using the X Mondo one along with this. And I have tried it out, just this, not the X Mondo one, to make sure that this is actually benefiting my hair and not the other product. And it did. It made my hair feel hydrated. It reduced the frizz. I don't know if it reduced the damage, but it made the damage less noticeable. But it felt very nourishing going on, and I noticed a difference in my hair when I use this. Everything just looks more hydrated and less frizzy once my hair dries. I don't know the next time I will be near Trader Joe's, but I do plan on repurchasing this whenever I am near one because it's just such a good deal and I actually saw results. It does say there's no animal testing on the back. I'm not quite sure if they're completely cruelty-free, but at least there's that. Next is another shower product. This is the Nature Box Body Wash. So this is made with 100% cold pressed oil. It's almond oil. It's created without sulfates, silicones, or parabens. And what I really love about it is that it is vegan. It has 25% of the bottle is made of recycled plastic, and this company supports local farmers. I typically use a bar body wash in order to reduce waste, but I got this because it was on sale and I saw all of the good stuff on the back, so I decided to try it out, and it smelled amazing. This lasted me a long time. It wasn't too thin or too thick. It gave a really good lather. I don't know how else to really review a body wash, but I really liked it. I would repurchase it. I would recommend it. I have tried some body washes that I didn't like because they were just too runny or they didn't lather enough. But I really enjoyed using this product. Like I said, it smelled good, it lasted a while, it was very inexpensive, and it's vegan and has all of this other great stuff about it. And I do believe that it comes in several different I almost said flavors. What is it? Scents. It was made in Germany, and the ingredient list actually isn't that long. I think if I were to compare this to like a Dove body wash or basically any other drugstore brand, they would be a lot longer of a list. So that makes me believe that what is in it is more thought out and better for me. I have another product from Trader Joe's, and I've talked about this in a few different other videos, but I finally finished my first bottle. This is the Trader Joe's Enrich Moisturizing Face Lotion SPF 15. This is fragrance-free, non-greasy, broad spectrum UVA, UVB, enriched with vitamins A, C, and E, and it is non-comedogenic. And on this bottle, it actually says cruelty-free. I don't know if they are cruelty-free for skincare and not for their hair products, and their hair products are just animal testing-free, or if when I purchased this, they completely transferred to cruelty-free. I'm not entirely sure. I should definitely look that up. I really enjoy using this as my morning moisturizer. It's very light, but it also provides really good moisturization. I have kind of normal skin now. I used to have more oily skin. I think with all of the products that I've been using on my face, as well as a prescription I'm on, that my face is just getting less and less oily as time goes on. But I did enjoy this when my skin was a little bit more oily, because it is light and non-greasy. You don't need a ton of it, and I like that it has SPF in it. It only has 15, which for me, I will put on another sunscreen because I want to prevent any sun damage that could cause aging. But I like having it in there, so it's like I'm doubling up on sunscreen and I feel just better protected. I'm pretty sure this was also like $3 or $4, incredibly cheap, which is what first drew me to it. I love that it's fragrance free because I'm also trying to get away from fragrance products that I put on my face. And I know a lot of people do have either allergies or just sensitivity to fragrance and products that they put on their face. So that would be great for people that typically have a hard time finding a moisturizer that doesn't break them out or cause an allergic reaction. Okay, next product. I think I've had this longer than I've had any of these other products. This is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Face Primer. This is mattifying, pore minimizing, and long lasting. I tried the tiniest bottle of this that I received in an Ipsy bag, and I loved it. I used that baby up. I cut the tube and got as much out of it as I possibly could. Back when I tried it, it may have been a year or more ago, so my skin was more oily back then, and this primer helped so much with the application of my foundation. I truly believe that it reduced the oil production on my face. I would wear this whenever I wanted my foundation to last all day, or if I was concerned with oils coming through, because I do think that it helped. It gave my skin a very soft look, and I do think it helped minimize my pores. It's not the most pore minimizing, but I've tried Benefit Porefessional, that is pretty popular. I've tried the Revlon pore minimizing ones, and they didn't match up to this. I love the consistency of this, but it's a very silky texture, very soft. When I tried to find this online, it was $30 for a bottle this size. Sorry. But I was able to find it for, like, I'm pretty sure $15 on Amazon. And I compared the formulas from the little sample that I received to this, and it felt and looked the same. Sometimes things are just a lot cheaper on Amazon. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think that I got a knockoff product because it worked the same. The next thing I want to talk about, I didn't keep the bottle, but I'd still like to talk about it. It's the Curology Gentle Cleanser. So when you sign up for Curology, you get the small trial pack with the cleanser, moisturizer, and then the custom prescription formula that they make you. I'm still using the custom made formula that they gave me. I don't have a definitive answer on that yet. I think I plan to do a video in the future once I have a better idea of how it's affecting my skin. But I have used up the cleanser. I wasn't a fan of using it alone. It definitely wasn't enough to take off all of my makeup. It would sometimes be okay to use in the morning when I don't have any makeup on. If I were to use it at night, I needed a better cleanser to go in first, and then as a double cleanse, I would use the Curology one. I don't think it's worth what it costs to get it from Curology. I actually have no idea how much it costs. No matter what the price, I don't think it's worth it, because you can find gentle cleansers at the drugstore that I find do a lot better job than this one. I also don't like the moisturizer. I haven't used that up, so it's not in this video, but that's because I just stopped using it. But this is not about that. Next product is another small little product I got from Ipsy. This is the Tarte Found Sealer Foundation. It's a broad spectrum SPF 20 sunscreen foundation. It's a multitasking foundation. I used up the very last bit of this today. I did like it, and I think it looks good on my skin and it lasts decently throughout the day. However, for the price that this would cost to repurchase a full size, Tarte is not cheap, and I don't think it would be worth the price. I believe it's around $40. It's like a medium coverage foundation, and I definitely have drugstore foundations that are a lot cheaper, that look better and last longer throughout the day. So while this is a good product, I don't think it's worth the money because you can get so many other options for a lot cheaper. And it didn't do anything tremendous on my skin to warrant me spending that much. Like, if it was the most beautiful full coverage foundation, that'd be a different story, but this is just a very average foundation. So I wouldn't repurchase this, and I wouldn't really recommend this foundation. Even with SPF, I know that there are drugstore foundations that are better that also have SPF in them. Last product I have for today is a little bit broken. It's the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I had this in shade Neutral Brown. I bought this on a whim because I ran out of my other brow pencil and I couldn't make it to an Ulta, and this was the cheapest option I could find for a precise brow pencil at the drugstore that I was at. This was only $5, so I thought, even if it's not amazing, at least I'm not spending $10 or more on it. The little spoolie broke off really easily a long time ago, so I don't know about that aspect of it. I think it was just shoveled around in my bag and it broke off, so I guess that part's not that great. But I do like the formula of this. It's a bit more stiff than what I was using before. One of my favorite eyebrow pencils to use is the Ulta Ultra Slim Brow Pencil, and that has definitely more of a creamier texture and it goes on easier. This is more stiff and I'd say a little bit more chalky. I felt like I had to do a little bit more blending out than I normally have to do. I still like it, and I'm growing more used to stiffer formulas for brow pencils. So I do like this, and if you are looking for something cheap in the drugstore without having to go to Ulta, I would recommend this because it is a really great eyebrow pencil. And if I hadn't discovered the brow pencils from other brands first, I definitely think this one just fine. The only reason I'm not a huge fan of it is because I know that there are other brow pencils that I like more, but it's still good. And if I had to choose another brow pencil in the drugstore because I couldn't make it to an Ulta or a Sephora, I would be okay with buying this. And for the price, you get a decent amount in it. It's pretty standard for how much you get in a brow pencil. So it's good, but not great, but worth it. And I would recommend it. But if you really do not like creamy formulas for your brow pencils, you may actually love this. Those are all of the products I have to mention today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I think I'm going to try and continue to do empty videos like this as long as I remember to keep the bottles. It's good to go back and look at products that you completely used up and remember why you liked a certain thing or why you didn't. Once again, I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see any more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will hopefully see you in my next video, and be ready for the giveaway.